Okay, I was kind of wondering, what did you do for, a day job to pay the bills before you finally got here, or if you, yeah.
Um, okay, I have to preface this with my degree. I have a creative writing and marketing double major,
Mhm.
bachelor's of science, and somehow I ended up software testing.
All right.
I don't even know how, but I you know broke software for a living.
Makes sense, I guess, in somebody's mind.
I guess it was the only job I could find in
Mhm.
Tallahassee. I was only lived down in Florida. There's really nothing in Tallahassee, so that was pretty much my only option. I had to make it work.
All right.
Yep,
Fair enough.
lots of fun.
Do you have any were there any favorite books or series that as a child you sort of attribute to perhaps your interest in writing or just that you loved?
The Hobbit, definitely. That's such an awesome, wonderful book, and not really anything like Lord of the Rings, but still, I like The Hobbit better. I read pretty much everything by Dr. Seuss. Uh, that helps keep myself silly. And I don't know, have you read The Anybody's by N.E. Bode?
I don't think so.
I loved that book. I still have my childhood copy, but it's a middle grade book, and it's just basically about a girl who was swapped at birth with someone else, and she doesn't fit into her very prim and proper family, and it's because her real family lives in this magical version of the world. It spirals out of control really quickly, but it's really fun.
Hmm.
I have to look that
I
one
can
up.
try to find that for you if you want to put it on the posting.
That would be cool. Okay, this one's a bit random and out there.
Awesome.
And is there any fandom that you would say you're a part of, like the Whovians, Potterheads, anything like that?
Yeah, all right. So I'm a Potter geek. I really like Harry Potter. I grew up with him. He was a month older than me, Harry was. Um, so I read every book pretty much as soon as it came out. For some reason, though, I really was not into the seventh book. I didn't like it as much. It peaked at six for me.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to say I'm a true Harry Potter fan when I didn't like the seventh book, but that's true. Um, and I'm a Tolkienite. I don't necessarily know everything about him and everything about his world or how to speak Elvish, but I do really like the series.
And what kind of books would you say that you read at the moment? Is there a particular genre that you tend to sort of go for, or do you just read anything?
Yeah, usually I read about anything except for historical fiction. I just can't get into that for some reason. Um, but right now I'm on a paranormal fantasy kick, um, and a paranormal romance kick. So I'm pretty much devouring everything by Nikki Jefford. I don't know if you guys have heard her, but she's an indie writer and I love her. She's also in Caffeinated Books with me. And she just released the end to the Spellbound trilogy, and it was amazing. I have to review it tonight, actually. So yeah, I'm on the paranormal romance genre right now.
All right, and this one. All right, I kind of want, without, if you can, without spoilers, I kind of want to know what you can tell me about books 3 and 4. I'm really.
Um, this is such a complicated saga that I don't know how to tell you anything without spoilers. Hold on a second. Let's see. There is an even bigger twist in number three than there was in number two. I told one of my friends that, and she kind of looked at me. She's like, "How? How is that possible?" But it is, and I think fans are really going to freak out about it. Um, I hope so. I could be wrong, but that's the hope. Um, and the end to number four, very end of the saga. going to be a little bit of a tease. That's how I write. But I will wrap everything up for you, I promise. You'll just get a little snippet into kind of letting your mind wander with where it could go next without giving too much. This is so hard. I don't know how to do this without giving a spoiler. I'm trying.
As long as there are no cliffhangers at the end of a series, I'm generally
no.
okay.
I would not do that to you, I promise. I hate that. I hate that so much. It's not a cliffhanger. It's just it's a cool little ooh kind of thing. See, can I tell you anything else? Hold on, 1 second. Do you like Deidre's character?
Oh, yes.
She's probably my favorite character besides Stone. She really plays a massive part in 3 and 4. And in 3 and 4, you see more of the inner workings of her mind and how she's pretty much run the show the entire time.
Awesome.
So, I'll leave you with that. But yeah, I guess this is kind of a tangent, but if there was ever a series and I was allowed to act in the if there was ever a film and I was allowed to act in the film, I would want to be Deidre because she's just so deliciously evil. You can really let yourself go and just enjoy the character that way. So yeah, you guys will have to tell me what you think of Deidre's evolution in 3 and 4.
I'm sure we can manage that.
Yeah.
I love it when you guys tweet me as you're reading and tell me all your thoughts and feelings as you go through. It makes my day every time I see one of those.
I'm probably guilty of that a lot.
And I love every one that you've sent me.
Yeah. All right, and I think that's about the end. That's like the end of the actual questions we have for you. I kind of wanted to end it with like just kind of an open floor for you to kind of give tips, whatever, to new aspiring writers.
Oh, you're gonna let me ramble. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to end it with, yeah.
Okay. All right. So, tips for new writers. Let's see. Well, one is develop thick skin. This is art. Writing is art. And with any art, you're gonna have people who hate it. You're gonna have people who love it. And you're gonna have people who just don't like you because you're living your dream, and they haven't figured out how to do it yet. And it's very hard, especially at first, to separate you from your art because your art doesn't necessarily define you. So just developing a thick skin is very important, and just remembering that no matter what anyone says, it's about what's going on in their life, not about you personally. So that was big lesson number 1 for me to learn. Number 2, I don't care who you are or how talented you are, make sure you have a kick-ass editor. A content editor who can go through and tell you when you suck, along with a copy editor, even before you send it off to your agent or a traditional publisher or anything, or especially before you go indie. Make sure you have both a content and copy editor. 2 different people, preferably. It takes a long time to write full time, and just keeping patience through that, and having some means to survive in that meantime, but also through, because most writers have a full-time job along with their published works, and just learning how to balance that life with usually your spouse or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. It's hard, and you have to really learn what your limits are and how to say no, and just know that it's okay to say no.
All right.
And have fun. Of course, have fun. That's the big
Right.
thing. There's no point doing this if you don't like it. So don't want to end that on a somber note or anything.
All right. This has been awesome.
Okay, good. I enjoyed this. This was so fun. So thank you for having me. I really appreciate you going through and researching how to do this because I
Yeah.
don't have any clue how you did this at all.
It's magic.
Yeah.
It is, though, right? Technology.
Magic of the modern age. Thank you so much for doing this.
My pleasure. And if you guys ever want to do this again, just let me know, okay?
All right. Yeah.
You're going to regret that. Book
Every
3 comes
month
out,
on,
we're going to
on
be.
Wednesday, the 14th, every month, just to check in.
All right.
Ladies, have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later.
Yeah, you too.
You
Bye.
too.
Bye. Ah. Okay. Oh, all right, cool. It stopped that video as soon as she exited the call.
Did she
All
exit
right.
the call? Has she exited the call?
Yeah.
Oh.
There it goes.
No.
Finally caught up.
It's just like, oh, I don't think she's gone yet.
Okay, I've got to make sure. Did it save?